Blessings and peace. This is your brother Black Light coming to you, Cyberspace Ministry. And we are still talking about willpower today. And I left off yesterday on video. My wife, I told you yesterday I was doing some chores around the house, and my wife, she summons me, and I shut down real quick. But I don't forgot what I was gonna say. But I might in this one cover, what I'm trying to get to. I was talking about my will. No matter who you are or what you do, you're always trying to impose your will on others. Turn that down a little bit. That music that you hear there is African meditation music. So some people say it sounds like Chinese music. Well, African music influence, you can hear African music in every kind of music it is, really. So nowadays, they got instruments to measure your aura, your frequency, and they know just where the willpower is located, just where the soul is located and how it functions, and other components of the human being. But you wonder, in these geometrical configurations that outlines the aura and the inner being of the human, the invisible structure of humans, the design and the way they function. Did they have those kind of instruments back in ancient Kemet, Because they seem to get their knowledge from ancient Kemet in ancient times, when they're supposed to be primitive people back then. What they call primitive, But no, they wasn't primitive or premature, or they had knowledge, wisdom that we can't even comprehend now. And it was wrote down in various forms, the scriptures, or the Holy Scriptures, the Bible, the Torah, Quran, and other books that the Buddha occult uses, the different other various, what they call religions, all really talking the same talking. It's pyramids in every culture it is. So they was advanced, and we lost that knowledge. But the Caucasian, he's you know, he's relentless in finding out that knowledge that we lost, you know. But I say it's buried in us, you know, in the original man and woman of the earth. You know, that part is buried in us. And this an Easter weekend coming up, or Easter is coming up, and Good Friday is tomorrow. And so I say it's going to be a resurgence in the black man, the original man of the planet Earth. You know, this history that's buried in us, this knowledge that's buried in us, is going to start manifesting itself. It's about that time the cycle has came around, see. So we are talking about willpower. Willpower, you know, don't just come didn't just come at our birth. You know, that willpower came with your father's seed. The will. Yeah. And we waking up to that fact that will is the will of the universe, manifesting itself individually, you know, in each life form on the planet for a particular reason. It's like going to soul school. You know, the mystery systems is really this thing we call life. And we got to be attentive to it and learn from our everyday experiences about ourselves, the universe, so we can have thorough knowledge of self. And if you just confine yourself to the school system and don't try to learn outside the school system, then you'll never, ever evolve to that point where you learn all, you know, as much as possible about yourself, because it may take several years, you know. And it says you never know when the end is going to come, you know. Only the Father in heaven knows that, right? So it is our speculation that you're tied to the Father in heaven, and that if you ask him anything that you want to know, he'll tell you. It'll be revealed to you, you know. And not that he's trying to hold back nothing from us, your Father that's in heaven, is that we just don't know the questions to ask him. So we might want to ask him, when will I end? When is our end on this planet Earth? A lot of people don't want to know the end, you know, here on the planet Earth. And Jesus said, thy will be done, Father, on earth as it is in heaven. So, what is the will of your Father? The real Father is the universe, within and without. The Pope is not the Father. And the little popes and the ministers and preachers is not fathers. No, they're not your father. You your own father. You your own creator. You are the Father. You are the Son. And the Holy Ghost. Manifested in yourself. The same applies to me and all of us. There's so many different parts of one person or one individual or one human, but yet we all connected in some kind of way. So we can never be really living separate from each other. If we exist at the same time, we can never live separate from each other. We just have our own space. So let me come back on the other side. This is Black Light still talking about that willpower.